Okay, we're looking at graphing of a parabola by completing the square. So here we have a lot of turning point form. So you have equations of the turning point form. Remember, your turning point form is a into x minus h the whole squared plus k, where your h comma k is your turning point and your a is your dilation factor. So it tells you whether your parabola actually gets fatter or wider and whether it's thinner. Okay, so depending on the value of A, it also tells you the shape of your parabola, which is that or that, depending on whether it is negative for this and positive for that one. Okay, so that's the function, or that's the key factor you're looking for when you're looking at A. Okay, so we are going to be looking at graphing an equation like this. So you're comparing this to your turning point form, which is that plus k. Okay, so when you compare that, you will see that your h is minus 4, because this is the same as x minus of minus 4 the whole squared minus 9. And remember, this is x minus h for your general form, so your h is minus 4, your k here is minus 9. Okay, so your turning point here is minus 4 minus 9. Okay, now as before, you have to find your y-intercept. To find your y-intercept, we do the normal things that we do. So you put x is equal to 0. So when I put x is equal to 0, I get 0 plus 4 the whole squared minus 9. The common mistake here is people just assume that your constant is 9, and they give me the turning point as your y-intercept as minus 9, which is not the case. So for 4s are 16. 16 minus 9 gives me 7. Okay, so you write your intercept as x is 0, your y is 7. Then you're finding your x-intercept. To find your x-intercept, you're putting y is equal to 0, so you get x plus 4 the whole squared minus 9 is equal to 0, or you get x plus 4 the whole squared is equal to 9, or you get x plus 4 is equal to plus or minus, when you take the square root of 9, you get 3. So you'll get x plus 4 is equal to 3, or x plus 4 is equal to minus 3. From here you get x is equal to 3 minus 4, or x is equal to minus 3 minus 4, so you get minus 7. Here you get minus 1. So your points are minus 1, the y value is 0, minus 7, 0. Remember, you always have to give your x-intercepts and y-intercepts as coordinates. Okay, now we've got all the points that we need. So my turning point was minus 4, minus 9. My x-intercepts were minus 1, 0 and minus 7, 0. Minus 1, 0 and minus 7, 0. My y-intercept was 0, 7. So y-intercept was 0, 7. Remember, that's all you need to draw your graph. Now you know that your a value here is positive, so my a is greater than 0. Your a value was 1, so that's my shape of my graph. Okay, so you put your values in. So 0, 7, I write it as a coordinate. Then I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is minus 7, 0, minus 1, 0. My turning point was 4, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going down 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So when I put the points, it's always good to write the coordinates down. so that way I won't forget. And now all you're doing is you're drawing your line. Remember, it has to pass through the points that you drew. Try to make this curved and not pointy. So it's always good to use a pencil, because when you make a mistake, then you can actually rub it out. Okay, so draw back the line and then go through it. Okay, so try and make this as curved as possible. So that is your parabola. Remember, your parabola keeps going. So it's always good to put those arrow marks to say that your parabola is keeping on going till infinity. Or if it's the upside down case, you just put that way. So to make them understand that your parabola is going to either minus infinity or plus infinity. Label your axis. If you don't label your axis, you won't get your marks. Okay, so that's how you do it using your turning point form.